Unit 2, Video 2, Chemical and Physical Changes. We've talked about properties. Now let's start talking about changes. This is where we're going to take the properties and actually do something with them. So here we go. We're going to start off with chemical changes. In a chemical change, one or more substances combine or break down to form new substances. For example, combustion, corrosion, electrolysis, fermentation, metabolism, and photosynthesis. You know a few of these from your 7th grade life science. A few more we'll cover this year. Sometimes energy in the form of heat, light, and electricity is actually given off. You can see bubbles, and there may be a color change. In some chemical changes, energy is required for the change to take place. Physical changes, however, are a little bit different. They alter the form of the substance, but not what it's made out of. So any change in the state of matter is a physical change. Water is water, no matter if it's an ice cube or if it is liquid water or if it's steam. So here are some examples of physical changes: boiling, condensation, dissolving, like sugar into water, evaporation, freezing, melting, and a new one which we will learn called sublimation. But the question we have to ask is the change permanent? To help you remember the difference between a physical and chemical, ask yourself this: can I get the original substances back after the change? If so, it's a physical change. If not, it's changed forever, it's a chemical change. Now, one little point in fact there: if we cut down a tree and we have a stump and we have a log, it's still tree, which means it is a physical change. But we cannot put that tree back up on the stump and let it grow. It won't. It will then start undergoing a chemical change where it starts rotting. So virtually all physical changes can come back. However, not all. For example, the tree. Here we go. Sorry. Physical or chemical. Matter can change in two ways. Either that physical change or the chemical change. So here we go. A little bit more detail. A physical change is where no new substance is created and the original matter can be recovered. Kind of like a taco salad. If we go to lunch and we pick up a taco salad and say I have more jalapenos in it than I want, I can actually pick out some of those jalapenos. It's still a taco salad. The atoms haven't been changed. They are all the same as what they were when we started. So some physical changes include changing the shape or size, like ripping a piece of paper, dissolving, like sugar into sweet tea, and changing from one state of matter to another, a solid to a liquid, ice melting into liquid water. Other examples: water evaporating or changing into steam, clothes drying in a dryer, chopping of the wood, wood ground into sawdust, erosion, breaking of a rock, mixing Kool-Aid. Oops. A chemical change, however, is when we put things together and it becomes something new. The old matter is no longer present. They've changed. The atoms have rearranged themselves to become something new. Signs that we've had a chemical change occur: gas bubbles, a color change, for example, the leaves changing in the fall, or rust, the disappearance of a color, like when your jeans start to fade, heat being given off, meaning the new substance is getting hot. Sometimes light is given off. The appearance of a precipitate, and that's what this is right here. You had two liquids combining this yellow precipitate. So that's a solid. Other examples. Fruit rotting or spoiling, rust, the breaking down of plants through decay, burning of the wood, silver tarnishing, that's where it looks almost like dirty. It's kind of like the Statue of Liberty. That's copper that is now tarnished. A car burning gas, your baking of the bread. Bread, when you're mixing it up, however, is a physical. As soon as you cook it, it becomes a chemical. So here's what I want you to do. On your paper, go ahead and number, or in your notes, number from 1 to 10, and identify if a physical or chemical change is occurring. We'll go over these in class. Dirt added to a puddle of water. Making whipped cream. Baking soda fizzes with vinegar. Sharpening a pencil. A stick broken into small pieces. Sugar turns brown, then black with heat. Using hot water to expand a metal cup. Freezing water. Cornstarch turns black with iodine. Toasting a marshmallow. Alright, that's it for chemical and physical changes.